Hey guys, it's me, Shreya. I am back again. Gotta fix myself. I have like this because of reasons. I'm gonna block this, block that. And I have a little note, so I decided to stand for a video for like the second time in my channel. I'm standing and not sitting on my ass because I'm trying to be more productive in my life. So, Block Lover didn't update yet, but I do have a list of podcasts I've been listening to. We're going to run through them. And we're going to talk about one thing that I've been like obsessing with, and like I have all emotions and feelings and stuff. And I wish I could block out my light, but I need it. Anyway, so here's how it's going to go. I'm going to talk about all of these podcasts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 podcasts that I listen to on the regular, especially because of what's going on in the world. I listen to them like I've been watching more anime than I've been listening to them, especially new to me anime that like I haven't seen but been around for a while. So I'm getting into this. So we're gonna start off like at the top of the list to the bottom of the list. Or we can do it to the bottom of the list to the top of the list. Let's do that. So we're going to talk about Welcome to Night Vale. So I've caught up to like almost episode 40, and like Cecil and Carlos are just starting to date. They haven't moved in, they haven't gotten married, all that stuff. They don't have kids and all that I know of. I don't know. It's just weird stuff happened in this. It kind of reminds me of another thing I'm going to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about it here, the Magnus Archives. It's like, I get what people are saying, but like I put it in 1.5, just lay flat and just take it and just relax. And I'm liking it so far. It's bizarre, but like I'm liking it. And Cecil's funny. And I wish I could see more Carlos, but I guess because he's so busy, but like I want to see them together, like on the broadcast, and that would be cute. I want to see it. So the Pilgrimage Saga. It's a fairly new podcast, and it's about this crew that's, I don't even know, it's like this new crew that's trying to get along with each other. And the doctor and the captain of the ship have like this banter that's kind of cute, and I see where it's going, because it has some gay undertones, man. Has some gay undertones. I would give it a 76% of my interest rate. Don't hate it. It's okay. I'm just waiting for more exciting stuff to happen. Figured out the twist. Not that surprised. I tried making iced tea today. It just tastes like McDonald's. It's not good. And then, the Penumbra Project. What can I say? Like, you know I love the Penumbra Project. I can't stand that more. I'm sorry. I walked. But because of the quarantine, I just walked 6 times up and down the stairs. And I took it. This is my bear. He's having, his ass is in the air because he's ready to take it. No, he's just resting. Anyway, so what can I say? Like, the new season is like introducing the crime family, and we got Jet's story and growth. We didn't get Buddy's yet. I'm ready for Rita's story too, like her own like episodes. I'm ready to hear that. Mr. Steele, I did it. I did it. First time I did it. And it's just interesting and stuff because I love the Penumbra Project. I love love Peter. I love Juno. It's just seeing him grow and be a better person and stop being jaded and shit just makes a bitch cry. And she cries all day. And it's just so good. Like, I cry. But, like, I haven't seen Peter and Juno in a room together and have, like, another serious conversation. And we haven't heard that conversation when it faded out. I want to hear it, man, so I can take it and cry. Because, like, they give me so much feels and they care about each other, but they don't want to be together because they know what happened the last time. And, like, I'm still upset, but, like, if Peter can move on, bitch, I can move on. And, like, he's getting sick in the last one. I'm like, oh no, wait a minute. And then it was sad because Vespa has, like, she has hallucination issues, and it's like, how can you how can you figure out what's real and what's not? And it's like, I don't know how I would feel. Like, I don't know how I would feel. And Rise of the Demigods. Yes, I love it. I really, interest. 100 for the Penumbra Project. Like, we're learning about Vespa, and she's not just this, like, grouchy lesbian. She's fearsome. She knows she has issues, but she's working on them. And her and Juno's friendship is a little cute. I'm gonna love that. I want to know what the fuck is going on with Peter, though. And Rise of the Demigods. So, I've been listening to it on and off. And I've also been watching it because it's on YouTube. And I think I prefer watching it than listening to it. Because, like, when I put it on 1.5, I get a little information out of it, and it's, like, faster. But I also like to see their reactions to certain things. So, that's me. And I prefer to watch them rather than listening to them. But it takes a little bit longer to watch them because on my TV, it doesn't have 1.5 where you can just speed through it and, like, watch the reactions and stuff. It has it on the phone, sure does, but you can't do it, and on the computer, but you can't do it, like, on TV. Same can't do it. Like, my interest would be 82. It hasn't gotten to, like, but I want to see Xander and Kree react to see each other again, because that would be very, very nice to see. Life is a Party, also a fairly new podcast from Nick's Rising Industries, and I've been watching their channel also on and off. And when they came out with the Dungeons & Dragons roleplay podcast, I decided to watch it and listen to it. And it is a 72% because, like, some things I like, and it's just some things I don't, which, you know, I am a particular bitch. I don't qualify for most things. Like, you have to get me in that mood. You have to get me. Like, literally, I was watching, I'll get to that. Like, I am getting so off base. Anyway, yeah, it's the Magnus Archives. So I know what you're gonna say. You watching the Magnus Archives? Oh my god, are you caught up? Nowhere near. Nowhere near caught up. But I saw Martin. I heard Martin. He sounds a lot different than I thought he would. I heard Sasha. They're all British, so it's difficult to, like, keen in on who's talking sometimes and, like, understand what they're saying. And I know it's about to get real soon. I know season 5 is coming out, so I'm binging that. I'm binging a lot of stuff. Like, it is that time, guys. Like, wash your hands, social distance, binge, eat, exercise, even though you can't go outside. I did. My legs don't forgive me, but I did it because I have to. I have heart problems. I have to do it. Anyway, a PSA is done. I like it so far. It's like, because John is just so done, and, like, he has that done tone in his voice, and I like it. And he's not a bad person, and I don't know, it's just, I give it an 82. Let's Be Legendary. So, what I didn't know about Let's Be Legendary, and I'm kind of surprised that it does not get that much talked about because it's really good. And I'm like, why isn't anybody talking about Let's Be Legendary? It's really good. It's like the two role players are married and they're lesbians, and it's like you get that reputation, like representation, and you get that from them, and it's really really good. And it's like you do crime in order to keep the peace. It's like yeah. So I would give that a 92. Like, so they have a son now also, and he's really cute, and he's gay too, so like you might like that. God's Fall. Now here's a little downer, a little downer for me. What I like about God's Fall is that it's just very diverse, and it's so vast, and you learn so much about all the gods in the world and the lore of the world and these characters. And some of the characters, like the newer characters, I don't care that much about. Like this new character that's like making armies and stuff, I don't care. I just want to see my other characters. I want to see Friday and all that. Like even Friday, I want to see it. I don't really care about this other character unless he's like but I'm pretty sure he's going to meet them soon, so I should also listen to those episodes, but I don't care, so I don't know how that's going to work out. This is 97, though, of my interest. Dungeons and Daddies. It's really funny. It's like, you listen to it and time goes by. It's just these men who are trying to save their sons. They don't have daughters, like, which would be interesting if they did have daughters, but like no, they're trying to save their sons from a Dungeons and Dragons world, basically. And it's funny. They try not to be like BDSM-y, but like some of the things they say is funny, and they have dad jokes and puns, and it's really good. So I give it an 86. Dungeons and Danger is also new, and it's really really good though. Like they also have different languages, like they all are British. It's set in London, so and the arcs are always changing because one arc is gonna be this person DMing, and it's gonna be this person DMing. Like they all take turns DMing. So the new arc is gonna be DM'd by somebody else, but they're all replaying the same story. I believe that's what they said. But it's really good. You know, it's my favorite character is Adrian, and his relationship with Liam is very sweet, and I don't know why. It's just I don't know why. Now let's talk about the Bright Sessions. I finished it. I thought a lot of fucking things, and I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you except that I felt every emotion possibly, and I cried. What is not new? Like literally, it's 100 all the way through. It's great. It's the sound, the characters. Fucking still hate Damien. I'm sorry. What you want me to do? I don't like him. I don't know if I want to get the book. I don't know. It's just I prefer the podcast. I love the audio drama though. It's so good. It's so good. It has the right being that good. It's just like I love my boy. I forgot his name, but he's gonna probably come to me after this. I take off my computer. But him and Adam. Oh, Caleb and Adam. They're very cute together, and like, but Chester is so cute, and like, I didn't want him to be the one that like that scene when he attacked Damien because Damien was going after Adam. I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to feel anything, but like, not pain. Yeah, but I loved it though. Like, yeah, I cried, but it was good. Now we're going to talk about something that's going to be very lengthy. Something that's like, yeah, we're just going to talk about it, because if I don't talk about it, then it's going to be like bottling up inside of me, and it's going to come out at the wrong time with no like video prep. So let's do it. I'm not okay, but I'll be okay. So good to know that season 4, LA by Night, Vampire Masquerade, is pre-recorded, because they didn't pre-record my emotions though. Like, some people were saying that this season was very slow, and I kind of agree, because it was like more talking about the Thin Bloods and talking about the Camarilla and about the truce, and I get it. It was slow, but it had so much information that you could sink into. But I don't really care about that. It's just having it back and knowing that, like, I don't even know what happened with them in Geek and Sundry. I don't give a shit. But having them back and, like, seeing these characters that I've been watching this season 1, it's like I binge watch it every time when I don't feel good, because it makes me feel good. And I mainly binge watch the scenes between Jasper and Eva, but like, what do you expect? Because like half of the characters I can't stand, but I did write some characters down to talk about, because they had some transformations this season, and like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the season. It gave me emotions, especially the last episode gave me emotions, and some were like mixed emotions. Like I was like, ooh, but yeah. I didn't hate the season, and some things were made to happen, and some things were bound to happen, and if it didn't happen, well, what the fuck were we gonna do, and let's start at the bottom and work our way up, okay? Because I can't talk about her right now. We'll get to her in a minute, because, ooh, girl, Jasper and Eva. But I was talking about Jasper first. He has so much growth throughout this, like, season. He was more in the background than he was in the, like, previous seasons. And he was more of the, like, watching over Eva, making sure Eva's, like, chill and shit. And he didn't have that much, like, things happen to him, except for, like, the Chloe shit, which I don't care, but, like, because I don't trust Chloe. I don't trust anyone, really. Like, trusting people is hard to do. And I'm, like, been here since forever. I'm 25. Hello. So I met a couple people, and like people give off vibes, and like when I got older, I stopped caring, and therefore I don't trust people, even though I haven't met that many people to trust. So anyway, he just didn't have that much, like, outer conflict. He didn't have that much outer conflict, except for like the Eva stuff. He didn't have that much inner conflict until like the later half of the episodes, where he's like conflicted, and like the person that he fell in love with is gone, and he doesn't know what the fuck is going on with her, and he just lets it all out. And I felt that shit. I felt it, and I was like this close to fucking crying and screaming. And thank you, Alexander Ward. You are great. Because if you can make me feel those things, then we're good. We're good. And just like him saying, like, the things he said to Annabelle was, like, correct. He read her. And I'm like, read her again. Like, somebody need to keep reading her. Because, like, we'll get to it. And just him showing emotions and, like, actually crying blood tears and, like, in front of everybody. And, like, he trusts these people, even though he doesn't hate these people anymore. He doesn't feel like he doesn't trust these people more. They're his family. Family. I said it. And he trusts them, and like I'm getting like misty because I care about Jasper. I don't want anything to happen to him, Jason. I don't want anything to happen to him because I don't know what will happen to me. I'll probably just walk away because I can't. I won't. Eva. Eva has gone through a lot of stuff. A lot of shit. Fuck you, Strauss. That's all I'm gonna say. It just, I didn't know she was bi. Now we know that Eva's bi. Great. And it's just, for me, it's just a show that, like, she's been through so much. And, like, she's been in isolation and stuff. And she doesn't want to be around people. I get it. Me too, girl. She's been, like, isolated for some time. And, like, she trusts one person. And, like, me too, girl. And she's slowly getting out of isolation. And then she finds herself, like, cornered by two people that have both abused her mentally, probably physically, we don't know, and emotionally, all her existence. And she retaliates. You know, when you've been through so much and people keep fucking with you, you're gonna retaliate. And that's what she did. She almost broke the truce. And you know what? It's about to be broken anyway. Okay, it's about to be broken. Because everybody about to go after Therese. It's about to be broken. Anyway, I felt for her this season. I still feel for her, and I don't know what's going to happen to her because Josephine McAdams has been confirmed for season 5, so at least we get to see Eva again. But in what capacity do we get to see Eva again? Do we get to see Eva dead? Jasper holding her, crying? Because I don't want to see that shit. I don't. I want to see her take fucking magical palms and crush Strauss's head and tell Katya to fuck off. I want to see it. But, you know, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in season 5. If we can have a season 5, you know, it's confirmed. But it's going to probably be, like, late. Okay. This shit is going on, like, fucking with my podcast and stuff. But I love Eva. I hope the journey that she goes on for herself is worth it, and I hope she gets something out of it. And she's, like, gets back into who she was, and, like, while I love red is my favorite fucking color. I want her back in white, okay? The contrast needs to stay. Thin Bloods. So we learned a lot about Thin Bloods this season, and we learned so much where even I know a lot about Thin Bloods, and I just don't want to. Like, yeah, there's a sign of apocalypse, but hello, apocalypse is already happening. But, there's a sign of apocalypse, and nothing really major happened to them, except for, like, in the first episode when Carver talked to Delilah about, like, how you're powerful. They don't expect you coming. They don't think you're worthy. Prove to them that you can do some shit. And, like, I like Delilah, but I don't trust Delilah, if that makes sense. I don't trust anybody. Like, she's, like, probably, like, working with Carver. I feel like she's going to start working with Carver. And especially now that Aurora's after Carver. I didn't even write Aurora. Let's talk about Aurora. I'm sorry, Thin Bloods. I've heard too much about you. But I do hope that... Fuck his name. I forgot his name. I don't care. But damn, the things that happened to get him. Wow. We'll talk about it. Aurora. I really don't know how I feel about Aurora. Because it just feels like she has those... She seems very old. 1. 2, she seems like she has an agenda of her own, aside from working with the Camarilla, the Ivory Tower, whatever the fuck you want to call it. She seems like she has, like, agendas, under more suspicious agendas. She doesn't know who killed her brother, but I know she knows. Okay, she ain't dumb. I believe she knows, and she just fucking with people. Okay, I believe that. Um, and I don't know. I don't know where her loyalties lie. She could come up and just fucking decapitate fucking Ebe, and that'd be it. She'd be the sheriff. Like, ugh. And at the stage where Vanamar is, he don't even know what the going on. Speaking of Suzanne, I don't trust her either. Just, but like Brian Deckard, love you, loved you in fucking Detroit Become Human. I love you in this. He's just so great. And like Suzanne is just Suzanne. Hocher. Can't roll my shit. She is just, I don't know. I feel like she's been in this business, in this system for a while, that she feels untouched, but also knows that things are moving and that she needs to find a place to be protected. And I think that place is in Nellie. And she and Nellie have like this thing going on, and it just feels like somebody's about to meet the true death. And I don't know what the fuck is about to happen, because a blood hunt was called on Therese, and I don't know what's about to happen. So, Suzanne, if Ivanova, I don't know, it's just, he's crazy, and I guess I love crazy. I don't know. I don't hate him. I don't particularly trust him either, but like, I like him. I don't know why. It's just, he's so charismatic, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's just, he's just so, like, in your face about, like, how he has this power. He's Prince of LA. He's not gonna stop for nobody. And the fact that, like, Katya stopped his craziness for a minute, and he's, like, literally in that clairvoyance called the blood hunt up to everybody. To, like, Therese Foreman. It's free reign. Go kill the bitch. Like, damn. Like, wow. He has that power. Yeah, he hasn't found the calling yet. He hasn't had the pull yet. And let's talk about the pull for a minute, because, like, only older vampires that have been around for a while can feel this pull. And we see it in the beginning episodes of season 4, how Abrams has found this pull, and because of that, Nellie is now Baron of Hollywood. Which is crazy. We'll get there. Honestly, just like that, overall, just like the fact that like he could feel the pull. I'm concerned about like Nines, because he's also older. He's been around. Is he gonna feel the pull too? Because I don't want to see him go. I love Nines. I have an OC that, like, I know this is weird, I'm gonna say it anyway. I have an OC named Vivian. She's a Sombra, and they have like a past together. In my head, could never happen, but you know. I also want to play Bloodlines, so like if you feel like up to it, can you send me a link or something so I can make a character and I can play Bloodlines? And I need dice and stuff because I want to start doing like D&D crap, because I love D&D now. I don't know why. Moving on to Therese. Therese has been in the shadows. She's been making moves, but she's been in the shadows. We haven't seen her, and like the appearance-wise, we hadn't seen her at all. Eve up to some shit. Eve is up to some shit. I don't know what she's up to. I feel like is she good? I feel like she's more of an anti-hero, because like she does things that you don't agree with, but she does it for a cause, for like to help people. And I'm like, does she? Is it true? I don't know. I don't know. But Therese is just a problem. And now that Vannevar and everyone knows what she did, she's about to fucking die. Or, you know, she could be that powerful, well, she would kill like a whole bunch of people. Now let's talk about X. Oh, X. Exy. we haven't seen you that much this season. We've seen you 2 times, and the first time we seen you, you were like on like the Bluetooth with Chloe. Still hate Chloe. What do you want me to do? I don't. You can't make me like her. You can't make me like her. You can't. Anyway, I'll talk about her after him. It's just, he seems so calm in the first scene with him when we saw him first time, and having him back, which is great. I miss him. I love him. And just, he was a lot calmer this season than he was like erratic that other season. Well, I take it back, but it's just basically when we saw him, we were talking about how he was doing something with Chloe at the fortune teller dens or whatever tents, and like they were trying to make noise about like what's going on and stuff, and I love him, and I didn't really care about that. Second thing to happen. Spoilers if you haven't seen like on Twitch or the latest episode that just came out. Spoilers. Do not listen. Do not listen. So, I'm doing this to censor myself. So, he came in looking good. He looked good. Red and black, thank you. Anyway, favorite colors. He came in just calm, chill, and then by like gradually as he learned about the blood hunt on Therese, he was like, I want to kill Therese Foreman. I want to kill Therese Foreman. I want to kill Therese Foreman. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I felt that. It was just, I felt bad because like he suffered abuse from her, and like he doesn't even know his name. He doesn't even know who he is, and he's saying like, if I kill her, I'll probably get it back. I'll probably be myself again. And like, damn, I felt that. And like, it's just everything that happened after that was just insane. How like he didn't care about what was going on. Like he's like, you don't care about me. I'm just like a fucking joke to you. He didn't say fucking, but he said, I'm just a joke to you. You don't care about me. And like they left, and like he left. And then the next thing that happened, I don't know why she touched him. Honestly, I believe it was kind of Annabelle's fault. Sorry, this is a long video. Drink some tea. It's a little better. So, I don't know why Annabelle decided to touch him. She always kind of does that, you know, when he's like, I want to be touched. And then she touches him. Like, even though he says, she does not touch him when he says he doesn't want to be touched. I'm not gonna like shit on her for that. She does do that. When he says he doesn't want to be touched, she doesn't touch him. But given the fact that he's like eating this person, and he has his own ambitions, his own choices. He's feasting like off of like about to delaborize this person, and he can't. And she's like goes to touch him, and he does it to her. What? Why would you touch him? Why? But I don't care that it happened to her because I don't really like Annabelle all that much. I'm sorry, but not really. Chloe, whoo, Chloe. It's just that episode. She was like in her ear, like, how did they abandon you, bitch? That you're a free person. You do what you want to do. I just don't like Chloe. She just plays a victim card, and it's just, how are you a victim? They gave you the option, and when Eva said that you are now my ghoul, she gave you free blood. One, she didn't have to do this. She didn't have to do anything like this. But because she cares about Jasper and she loves Jasper, that's the only reason you are still alive. And then that episode, when I thought, like, I literally thought that X changed her into a Malkavian. But I'm like, changed her to a Malkavian, but no, he's ghouled her. And, like, that was the worst decision ever. Because she's, like, just mean to him for no reason. She's an asshole to Eva and Jasper for no reason. Like, they took care of you. You walked out on your own 2 fucking legs and decide to take care of yourself without contacting anybody. That is your fault. Do not put that on him. Do not put that on her. I don't trust you, and I don't like you. Okay? Because if you get killed trying to kill Teresa, I don't give a shit. Sorry, Jasper, I don't give a shit. Nellie is now the Baron, the Baronet. Is a Baronet, the Baron of Hollywood, now that Abrams have followed the calling and went away. And like she just had like a lot happen to her, and she's still dealing with all of it, and like it's just we didn't see that much of her either because of what she's going through, and like if I would have one advice to her, you should have never ran after Annabelle. Never. Let her burn in the sun if she wants to be dramatic about it. I don't care. I care about you. Do not do that again. Okay? I'm being serious. I'm smiling, but I'm serious. I know it was like a tense situation and you care about her, but if you cared about somebody, given the fact that they are in a very state of mind, I will let them be in a state of mind, because that is not my prerogative to get fucking meet the dawn, like meet the sun, because you want to be dramatic and like, oh my god, he bit into me, he was about to deloberize me. No one told you to touch him, no one told you to do anything, and yet you did it. I don't feel anything. I'm sorry. But Nellie, just don't do that again. Let her do, she's a grown-ass woman. Let her run into the goddamn sun. Let her do what she has to do in order to fix herself. You're fine. Please. I'm sorry. I'm being cruel right now. I hear it. I understand it. But I care about Nellie. And the fact that, like, she's going through a lot as Hollywood. I get it. But I don't know. Victor's making moves too. I don't really know. Because did we see a lot about Victor? I don't really remember, man. Blacked out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I love Victor though. Like, he's making moves. He's helping Nellie with her new Baron things going on, and he's trying to keep the family together. Honey, when this truce is over, I don't think it's going to be a family. Honestly, I'm going to tell you my predictions too. Annabelle. We knew this was coming. We knew we couldn't keep Sharita away from talking about Annabelle. Listen. Sharita's fine. I'm fine. Listen. She has learned nothing. I thought when the Valkyries all out of the world, she would like figure out, this is real. This isn't a game anymore. And stop being a little, oh my god, I'm just learning all of this. I'm still a baby. Yeah, he called you a dumb baby, and that's what you are. I felt nothing. Literally, when episode 8, when I was watching on Twitch, I felt nothing when that happened to her. When he yelled at her, talking about, you didn't lose anything. You didn't make a choice with yourself. Yes, freed her. I don't know. She's just, I don't know. She's trying to be there for, like, the Thin Bloods. She's trying to be there for her boyfriend. She's trying to be there for the family. And it's not clicking. And I don't care, because, like, literally whenever she speaks, she's not learning. And she's like, you're still not learning. You're still not learning. And I don't get it. When someone is feasting on somebody and they're in a state of mind where they could literally chop off everybody's limbs, do not touch them. Don't do it. Don't tell them to stop. Get as far away from them as possible. When someone is clearly having, like, a crisis in their own head and trying to get a handle on it, do not tell them about your shit. Do not tell them about how you have suffered, because that is not their fault. And I'm glad he went off on you. Listen, she has not, like, this is what's going to happen. Season 5, predictions. Let's start let's start with Annabelle. She's gonna like start working with Carver. I believe she is. She's gonna start helping with them bloods and everything. But literally because of that, the truce is gonna be broken. And because of the truce being broken, she's gonna be free reign. Because, you know, she's messing with the thin bloods. And I feel like Delilah's gonna start some shit. I don't know. I just feel that way. Because, like, she's young. She's also reckless in a way. And, like, we're probably gonna see Kyoko again. And, like, I feel like bystanders are gonna get out of, like, just for no reason. Because they're just in knowledge of her. Just, I feel like she's going to have to, like, see something tragic happen to her. Like, something tragic did happen to her. She almost got delaborized. But, delaborized? And that happened, and she just felt like everybody was against her. Get that. Great. But I also feel like something else is going to happen to her. Like, somebody close to her, the family. Like, maybe Mark figures out everything that's been going on from the Camarilla side, and he joins the Camarilla, and, like, that could hurt her. Or the Camarilla could have Mark, and they can, like, put him up as his son while someone's draining him. I don't know. You just let it happen. Or Eleanor can come back and, like, be totally different from what she expected her to be. We don't know. Victor. I don't know what's going to happen to Victor in season 5. I don't know. So moving on. Nellie. Nellie's going to have to go through a lot of stuff as Barrett in Hollywood. People are going to expect a lot of things from her. She's going to have to, like, bear down, be mama again. Like, she's going to have to prove that she's more than just a pretty face and Toradora and all that. Chloe. I feel like Chloe's going to die in season 5. You know what? Don't give a shit. X is probably going to be the one to kill Therese, but I feel like he's going to die in the process, or, like, somebody close to him is going to die in the process, and you know what? Go out in the blaze of glory, bitch. Therese is not going to die. She is two people at once, and it's still kind of strange that they don't know that Jeanette and Therese are the same people. But you know what? That's only for the people that play the games. I never played the games, and I, like, wiki that shit. Vannevar, I feel like Vannevar is going to find a way to cleanse crazy out of him. And, like, get clear-minded and probably fill the pool and, like, just drop down. Like, he's going to have to, like, remove himself from the throne, and, like, Suzanne's going to take over. Well, like, that's what's going to happen. Diplets, don't know. Jasper, don't know. But I really love Eva is coming back, hopefully alive. Hopefully the same person that we know and love, our drug witch. Please, I don't know which, but, like, I love Emily by Night. And before you come at me in the comments, listen, I know that Erika Ishii and Annabelle, whatever the hell her last name is, are two different people. I don't hate Erika Ishii. I am glad for her, because she's such a good actress that I can hate her character, but also respect her too. I can I can separate actress from character. I've done it for years. Do not think I hate Erika Ishii. I like Erika Ishii. I actually like her when she was in Dimension 20. She's a very good actress. She's very funny. But I don't like her character. Thank you. Now, I don't trust Vannevar, but I love Brian Deckard. So what does that tell you? That's my thoughts about all the podcasts I've been watching, and By Night. See you guys next time. Bye.